Well, hello there. It's Mackenzie Goff from Dr. Brown's class. Today we will be discussing assistive technologies, individualized education plans, or IEPs, and most importantly, how those two affect each other inside the classroom setting. So, what exactly is assistive technology anyways? Assistive technology is any device, system, or piece of equipment that helps a student work around any disability they might have, which affects their learning specifically. Okay, that sounds great, but what about IEPs? Well, first of all, an IEP is a legalized document that states the child's learning needs, how the school will respond, and how that will be measured throughout the school year. So you might ask, what should IEPs include and how do I get one? Well, I am so glad you asked. So IEPs include how the child is doing now, their annual education goals, modifications and accommodations, how the school plans to respond, and transitional planning for after the student's life in grade school. But wait a second, what's the difference between an accommodation and a modification? Simply put, a modification is a change in curriculum, while an accommodation is a change in the environment. Oh, so that means that using assistive technology in the classroom is a form of an accommodation. So now we should take a look at assistive technology specifically and have to ask the question, what exactly is out there? Luckily, there are so many AT tools, or assistive technology tools. To take a really good look at these tools, we're going to start by looking at a few of our options. So one option would be alternative keyboards. Alternative keyboards help students with learning disabilities by grouping the keys by color or location and adding graphics to aid for comprehension. Another technology would be a speech recognition program. These devices allow students to talk into them as if they were typing and are specifically helpful for students whose oral language ability is better than their writing skills. The final example that we'll look at here would be an electronic math worksheet. These worksheets allow students to organize and solve math problems through the special software. The numbers that appear on the screen can also be read out loud through a speech synthesizer. So now that we've taken a look at a few of the devices that are helpful within the assistive technology world, we should also look at all of the different apps that are available through iPads and other tablets inside the classroom. The Talking Calculator app has big colorful buttons and huge math symbols to allow students to operate the calculator with ease. Read2Go is another great app that allows students to change the font, the background color, or anything that makes it easier for their disabilities. And finally, Dragon Dictation is another speech-to-text app that allows students to talk instead of type. So with all this great information, how do I cater assistive technology to each student? You can match a student with a specific technology by asking these three questions. What are the student's specific needs? What are the student's strengths? And what is the student's interest and skill level with technology? After taking a look at all of the different devices that are included in assistive technology, it's obvious that assistive technology is a wonderful accommodation that truly allows for the teacher to use the same curriculum and cater to each student individually.
Created using Powtoon.